Hi, I'm Carolyn Shavino, and welcome to the World of Work, Aurora. What's happening in the world of work? Today, my guest is Kimberly Robinson. Kimberly is an entrepreneur. She is the owner, CEO of Kaliland Hospitality Group.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I'm happy to have you here.
Oh, thank you for the invitation. I'm honored to be here. I'm excited to be here.
Great. So, anyway, I'm going to call you a couple of times during this interview the Cupcake Queen.
Oh, my goodness.
And I say that because once you've eaten Kimberly's cupcakes, well, at least I can't stop eating them. It's like, Kim, can you only bring me 2? Because if you bring me 4, I'm going to eat 4. And if you bring me 6, well, I'm eating 6. So welcome to what's happening in the world of work, Kimberly. What drew you to baking?
Oh, thank you again for the opportunity to just talk about everything.
Of course. I'm so curious.
Yes. I've always loved baking. I can think back to when I was like 8, 9 years old in the kitchen, with the aunties, with your mom.
Yes.
So it's always been something that felt like connecting. And it's always been something that I've enjoyed doing. You put in this effort and you get something really good, tasty out of it on the other end.
Yes.
So
at least you hope to.
Yes. And so baking has always been a part of my life. It's just kind of been like in the background. I've always enjoyed just making things, like the creativity,
yes,
the science, all of it coming together. So, it's just always been something I've enjoyed doing. And, I think that joy translates when you share with people, when you invite people in. So, baking has been like I said, like a background singer for a very long time.
Okay. Well, yeah, you told me earlier something about you have to work in order to go and get where you want to be.
Yes.
So tell us about this journey.
Yes. You have to pay your bills.
Yes,
so you get out there and you get real jobs.
Yes.
But, they draw on different strengths. So,
okay.
So I went away to school, came back. I worked in the banking and legal sectors for about the last 30 years.
My word.
Yeah. And, achieved success in those arenas. But again, baking is something that I've thought about turning into a business, but had always been a little like hesitant about it, like, oh my goodness, can we really do this?
Yes.
And so then as I shared with the birth of my grandsons, I have 2 grandsons and they were born a week apart.
Wow.
Which is insane because they were born to my twin daughters. So so I had twins.
Talk about planning.
And then exactly. I was like, they couldn't have planned that even if they tried.
Exactly.
It was just supposed to be. But when they were born, I had these realization moments, like time is passing. And it's like, okay, you've been thinking about trying it, so why not now? Let's launch out and see what happens. And so that's how Kaliland came to be. The name is actually inspired by my 2 grandsons, Nakali and Landon. So Kaliland. And we've been going since then.
I think that's fantastic. What is the most challenging, dish or pastry that you've mastered? I mean, something that was really challenging.
This is going to sound crazy because it seems really simple.
Okay.
But a banana pudding.
Really? Why?
Yeah. A banana pudding was most challenging for me because there are these different components. And a lot of times you're making them with a lot of store-bought components. But when I found that the simplicity of taking things and making it from scratch, start to finish, you get such a superior product.
I totally agree.
When you make the custard, when you take time to make the cookies, the
vanilla wafer cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We use the Kali Lamb. We have like it's a like if shortbread and a butter cookie kind of came together, and you know how to
oh my
but it's so
delicious.
But it was like all of the tweaking to get it just right.
Okay.
The whipped cream just seasoned just
yes.
a little bit, you know. But when I finally got it, I shared it with someone who loves, and she was like, oh my gosh, she's like, this is the best banana pudding I've ever had. And that was so encouraging to me.
Oh, sure. And plus she felt your love for making that too.
But you know, they say it's always those simple things. I watch a lot of cooking shows.
Yeah, me too.
And they tell you it's those simple things. They seem real simple, eggs, rice, that often trip people up because the simplicity, you know, of it, but making it extraordinary while keeping
Kim, you're really making me hungry right now. Okay.
Well, then we'll just have to go in.
All right. Oh my goodness. Tell me about the cultural influences. I know that you have Jamaican influences and things of that nature. So how does that lend to different flavors or experiences that you're working through right now?
Yeah, my mom, born in the South. They migrated to Chicago when she was very young.
Yeah.
But then, you know, like all my aunts, my grandmother, just watching them cook.
Yes, I get you.
The holidays were like feast time. And that's, again, what drew me to, you're not taking any shortcuts here. We're gonna start with the very basics, and we're going to make those ingredients sing
and take your time,
right, and come together. And then you see how food and how it brings people together, how memories are created.
Yes,
some of the best times I think people share they're over food at some point.
Right.
Because you're not only feeding the natural body, you're feeding the soul. You're feeding, you know.
Speak it.
So those influences of being around, and then I had some uncles that could really cook too.
Oh, there's some men that could cook. My dad could cook. I'm telling you. Oh yeah.
Yeah, a man that can cook. I'm telling you. But watching them really gave me the foundation that it's more than just eating. It's more than just food. It should be an experience.
It's an experience, and it sounds like it's a celebration.
Exactly.
Have you recorded any of those recipes from your aunts and your grandma?
I've started, and that's a thing too that I would just suggest to the viewers, to make sure you sit with the elders, sit with the folks that do something a certain way, and they're trusted to do it year after year, you know, and make sure that information gets passed down from generation to generation so that it doesn't get lost. So
I agree. That's the thing that kind of concerns me most, is that we have very little time, you know, with our elders in the kitchen, but we have to take that time. And I love that you're saying that, Kim, because that's where we do learn, and that's where we celebrate each other too.
Yes.
And not just the food, but those conversations.
Absolutely. You're going where my mind was already heading. It's like a lot of times you talk, I say this, you talk about a lot of nothing, and then all of a sudden you're talking about something.
Yes.
And it's that time where you slow down and you're just sharing, and the guards come down, and then the elders can teach the younger, and the younger can teach the elders.
Yes.
There's a beautiful song lyric. I don't want to butcher it, by India Arie, but she said, you know, basically the young people can help me with today's technology, but the older people can help the younger with that old time philosophy.
Yes.
And that's what generally happens. You know, you're getting around a table, you're cleaning greens, you're shucking peas, you're doing, and all of a sudden that's where those conversations, where something is said, a seed is planted that can carry folks throughout their lifetime.
That's beautiful. And as an entrepreneur, and I know many of our viewers are entrepreneurs or want to be an entrepreneur, and obviously there's ups and downs. There is sometimes fighting that fear, walking through that door and saying, yes, I'm going to do this. And thank you, Kim, for doing that. That's a wonderful testimony to being courageous. It is, because as you said, we have to work to pay our bills. But yet that entrepreneur piece kept tapping at you.
Yes.
And you said, you know what? I'm still going to walk through the door.
Yes.
And now you've walked through the door. Wow, 100% with, you know, an enterprise of different things that you're doing, not just the best cupcakes in the entire world.
Oh, thank you.
No, it's true. So as far as your visibility, what have you done thus far, marketing-wise, to really talk about Caliland?
You know, this is a piece where I am growing. And it's one of the things that, as a business, as owner, as an entrepreneur, you wear many hats, and so I find it a little scary.
Let's keep it real. I'm serious. It can be.
But as far as marketing, we've established a social media presence.
Beautiful.
We do a lot of like markets, like the craft shows, the farmers markets, and I plan to do more of those. But now, you know, we are seeking partnerships with businesses and to maybe help them provide like a sweet reminder for their clients.
Ooh.
You know, or because connection is so important, and sometimes, you know, just to have a quick coffee with a personalized cookie that was created for you, you know, that kind of thing. So I have a long way to go when it comes to marketing, when it comes to getting the name out there, but this is a big piece of it.
But you've started.
Yes.
And one of the things that Kimberly has done for my business is she makes, these, I keep going back to the Cupcake Queen because she does make these amazing cupcakes, but she puts them in a personalized box, and it has my business logo on them. And then we give it to my various clients or prospects and clients that we want to, you know, just kind of get in front of. And what a better way than with food. And then also with the cookies that you do. Amazing, again, with the logo and special wrapping. And it's so elegant to go ahead and pass those out to your clients. And actually, I give them to my staff as well, because they're very happy when the Cupcake Queen comes around. So as far as now, what is your first creation? And now you've said, you know, obviously the banana pudding, I don't know if that was your first, but we talked a little bit about the banana pudding and then really getting into that and making it, you know, delicious, but not taking any corners, but perfecting it until you get it now. So what was your favorite, and it continues to be your favorite, to cook and to share and to bring to market?
I think the favorite cupcake that I do is the double chocolate espresso.
Espresso.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Now, does it taste like coffee?
No, actually, it doesn't. Coffee and chocolate are really good friends. And so coffee actually enhances the chocolate flavor.
Okay.
It plays like a nice little background lifter, but it's deep, it's rich. I'd suggest having it with coffee or something. But I think that's the favorite one because it's complex, but it's also unassuming. You look at it and it's like, but then you bite into it and it's like, oh my goodness.
It sounds good to me. So as far as mastering your baking technique, what types of classes have you taken? I know that obviously we learn from our elders for sure. But what type of classes do you continue to take for future entrepreneurs or individuals that are currently cooking that may want to take the path that you've taken?
Oh, excellent question. I started with Wilton classes.
Oh, yeah.
At the Michaels store.
Yes.
Yeah. And it was so much fun. That was the first step of getting out of, your kitchen at home and going and learning technique and learning different tools and things like that. So I did that. I also have taken classes at Sur La Table.
Where's that?
Oh, they're all over the place. There's one in Naperville. There's one in downtown Chicago, but they offer classes too. It's more set up to be like a beginner-friendly group kind of situation, but they have excellent chefs that will take you step by step. They measure out everything, and so you actually create the product from start to finish.
Wow.
And so just being in that environment, it's more of a professional kitchen environment, and then to have access to the teachers there, they can share and you learn tips and tricks, and sometimes it's not taught, it's caught. So you see them doing something and you ask them why, and then you get like this whole lesson of why this particular technique comes out better when you do it this way.
Right. Why did you choose that particular school?
Well, it's not a school. It's a store, like a chain where they sell like they sell appliance, like cooking appliances, dishes, pots, pans, things like that. But then they have like an add-on where they do the cooking lessons at different stores. But I went there because, well, first of all, I was spending a lot of time in there because it's kind of like Michael's when you go and you can just roam around and
it's like a toy store.
Spend a lot of money bakers, and but also because they're very personable. And a formal school can be daunting to some people, and it can be
very expensive as well,
and time consuming.
Yes, that's why I'm asking you to share the name one more time for our viewers. I think that's so important to give resources.
It's Sur La Table, and they're actually it's. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but it's SurLatable. So I would be like Sur La Table at first, but it's I think I was corrected. I think I have it right now that it's Sur La Table.
not a problem. So as far as your vision goes for Caliland, where and I'm not going to ask where do you see yourself in 5 years. I'm not going to do that. I'm not. But I will ask where do you see yourself in a year.
Oh, this is good stuff. Okay. In a year.
Yes.
Maybe we can, Lord willing, maybe we can come back and do a check-in in a year.
Okay.
But I hope to have either access on a, subscription access to a commercial kitchen, or have set up my own commercial kitchen.
Yes.
So that we can even do more. We can expand our offerings, and
of course,
I hope to be able to report to you that it was a banner year.
Yes,
that we
I hope you do.
Exploded our customer base. Yes, and even bringing creating events that bring people together, like we were talking about before. I think there's so much rush in society, and just to have a space where you can slow down, you know,
I agree,
get together, and then eat something that's pretty tasty at the end.
I agree. Well, to all of your listening out there, the holidays, I can't believe it's already around the corner, but they are. So where can people get a hold of you to purchase your amazing foods?
Oh my goodness, thank you. Well, we do have a website, colliland.com.
Okay, colliland.com.
And
can you spell that for us, please?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
CALLILAND. So colliland.com. We're working to build out that space right now.
Yes.
You can just buy cookies on that space, but we're
that's okay. The cookies are great.
Yes, thank you. You can definitely get in touch with us there. You can also reach us by phone at 872-223-5757. Again, that's 872-223-5757. And I think those are the best two ways. Right?
Okay. And how much in advance does somebody need to give you if they have an order of, I don't know, some personal items for their staff with the holidays and things like that, or even for large parties of 50, 60, 100 people? How much in advance would you recommend?
Well, we usually like to have like a 2-week notice, a 2-week runway.
Okay.
But in depending on the circumstances, we can, accommodate rush orders. It just depends. So
depends on the volume, I'm sure. Exactly. Well, if anyone has a kitchen out there, there's some great restaurants right here in Aurora that you would like to share. I know Kitchen Share is a big deal now with entrepreneurs coming into the amazing hospitality world. It's a great way to share recipes. It's a great way just to have another person, another baker, another visionary, another person that you can have. Can you sample this, please? What do you think? I just think collaboration is huge in every single, sector of work. And actually, pastry, that's work. It's work. Food in general, I think the food industry is amazing, and I just admire chefs. I admire individuals that will share their wonderful concepts with us as well. One of the things that Kimberly is going to be doing for me is putting together these, you hear flights of beer, flights of wine, flights of, different whiskeys and things. So this creative woman came up with an idea to have flights of cupcakes. I'm like, what? This sounds so amazing. So before we end, please take us through these flights of cupcakes. Like, what do you do? How do you choose cupcakes, and then what is it?
Well, thank you so much. Actually, it's an idea that has been out there.
Okay.
But I think each creative takes it and kind of makes it their own.
Yeah.
So, like you said, you have the flights with the different things, the different types of drinks, and but as far as a cupcake flight goes, it's like you're gonna have a carrying theme through the mall. So for like the chocolate cupcake flight, 3 of the flavors that we could pair together would be that double chocolate espresso, would be a cookies and cream, and then would be like maybe one with caramel, like chocolate and caramel, maybe peanut butter in there somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
Peanut butter, we have to be sure that there are no allergies.
Right.
But it's the idea is to have something that connects them, but something that makes them different too.
Okay.
And so like for vanilla cake, I see doing a classic birthday confetti one, but then I also see doing one that's like a strawberry crunch, like you fresh strawberry filling, the strawberry crunch topping on it.
Okay.
Maybe even a strawberry syrup in there. And then everybody loves lemon. Lemon is one of those that year round, you're going to find someone that's looking for lemon. So, you know, fresh lemon, lemon curd,
so
soft
it's
fluffy
a
cake.
carrier of 3. That's outstanding.
Yeah. And you could do, you know, 4 or 5, but I think 3 cupcakes
I think 3 is good. I think that's
it's a good place to stop. Yeah.
Wow. Well, Kimberly, is there anything else that you would like to share with this amazing city of Aurora and the Tri-City areas as far as being an entrepreneur and just a simple statement of advice to step out of the comfort zone if they feel ready, because yes, bills need to be paid. We have to acknowledge that.
Yes.
But I'll let you take it from there.
Well, I think one of the things that I would share is if you have something inside that is just has been it's just been poking, maybe a little slight nag, you know, take it as a sign that it is something within you that needs to be brought to light, to life, to help others, and to understand that it's going to be a journey, that there's a lot of learning, but we're not afraid of learning. I think the thing to fear is to not express that thing inside you that was meant to be developed, that was meant to be shared.
Wow.
And to help community. Aurora is beautiful.
Yes, it is.
So that would be my thing, to just don't let it wither.
Okay.
To launch out and see where it takes you. Probably will take you to some amazing places.
That's great advice. That is great advice. And one more time, how could people get a hold of you if they just want to run something past you or just talk about, you know, getting started?
Oh, okay. Yes. You can reach out through Calliland.com, CALLILAND.com. You can give me a call. The number is 872-223-5757. We also have an email, calliland.hospitality@gmail.com. So that's a little long, but and we also have an Instagram page. Our handle on Instagram is Calliland Bakes, and there you can see pictures and keep up with what we're doing and where we'll be.
Nice. Thank you so much for being a great guest.
Aww.
And thank you personally for being my cupcake queen. I appreciate that very, very much. So, what's happening in the world of work, Aurora? Thank you so much for listening. And if you have any questions or any fears, as Kimberly said, step through it. Give her a call. Talk about it. You know, we need to stick together when we're entrepreneurs, whatever sector it is, whether it's business, whether it's baking, whether it's education, whether it's leadership, it doesn't matter. We're all in this together, and it's those steps that it takes to work through the fear. So thank you for joining us, and as always, I want to thank the great team here at Aurora Cable TV Network, who tirelessly keep up with everything that's happening in Aurora, and there's a lot, and they do it so well, and they're great, and they're creative. So thank you. Until next time.